Is you can get at the center of who you are is start cleaning house physically and in every other way. Because I don't know about you, but I've noticed that the physical world reflects the spiritual often. And if you can't tap into it from the root, you might want to start with the leaves and get down to the root. And what we owe each other is to model that for each other. And that means a movement that's destructive and creative at the same time, much like Shiva. Because to create something new means something old has to die. Even if it is a synthesis of new things, the former understanding is no longer sufficient. There's a book that we were looking at for a while, Scripture of the Lotus Blossom of the Fine Dharma. Love it. Suppose, for example, there's a wheel-turning sage king of great strength who wishes with his imposing might to subdue all realms, yet whose commands the lesser kings won't obey. At that time, the wheel-turning king raises a varied force and goes to chastise them. And when the king sees in his multitude of soldiers those who fight successfully, straightway he's delighted and rewards them in accord with their merit. To some he gives fields and houses, settlements, cities and towns. To some he gives clothing and accoutrements for bodily adornment. To some he gives a variety of precious jewels. The bright pearl in his top knot is the only thing he won't give them. A reason? Only on top of the king's head is such a gem to be found. If he gives it away, the king's retainers assuredly will be greatly alarmed. Having gained the Dharma realm with the power of dhyana concentration and wisdom, he reigns over the three spheres. Yet the Mara kings will not consent to obey him. The wise and saintly generals of the thus come one do battle with them. With those who are successful, he's delighted at heart among the fourfold multitude. It's to them that he preaches the scriptures, causing their hearts to rejoice. He also confers upon them as a gift the city of nirvana, telling them that they shall gain passage into extinction. He guides their thoughts, causing them to rejoice, but doesn't preach to them the scripture of the Dharma blossom. Just as the wheel-turning king, seeing among the multitude of soldiers those who have had great success, is overjoyed at heart, and this incredible pearl long in his top knot, which he would not recklessly give away, he now gives. Just so is the thus come one. Being the great Dharma king within the three spheres with Dharma, he teaches and converts all living beings. When he sees his army of saints and sages do battle with the Maras of the 5 skandhas, the Maras of the agonies and the Mara of death, achieving great success, annihilating the 3 poisons, leaving the 3 spheres, and tearing apart Mara's net, at that time the thus come one is greatly overjoyed. And this scripture of the Dharma blossom, which can enable the beings to reach omniscience, which all the worlds much resent with incredulity, and which he has never preached before, he now preaches. The scripture of the Dharma blossom is the supreme preaching of the thus come one. Among the various preachings, the most profound, the one he confers at the very end, at that very powerful king long kept his bright pearl and only now gives it away. This scripture of the Dharma blossom, the secret treasure house of the thus come ones. See, now it's changed from thus come one to thus come ones. And that's what I'm saying, you know, we have similar things said across cultures that speak to the truth of who we're called to be. God is not out there unattainable, rich in mercy and compassion and so full of light that we can't even approach it, but yet as close as your breath. This song is too pretty to talk over. I'm going to just let you listen to Imogen Heap.
Somebody's gonna get